Welcome to English Grammar Tales. Today is a shadowing practice session. Speak along with me, not after me, at the same time. Copy my rhythm, my tone, my pace. Don't worry about being perfect. Just keep up. Ready? Let's go. Today I want to tell you about Daniel. Daniel works in an office in the middle of London. Every morning he wakes up at 7 o'clock. He makes a cup of coffee, checks his phone, and gets ready for work. His commute takes about 30 minutes. He walks to the station, takes the tube, and arrives at the office by 8:30. Daniel likes his job. He works in a design team with about 12 people. His manager is called James, and James is, mostly, very easy to work with. The office is bright and open. There are big windows, lots of plants, and a coffee machine that everyone uses far too much. Daniel has a desk by the window. He likes this very much. On a clear day, he can see all the way across the city. It makes him feel calm, even when work is stressful. And this week, work has been very stressful. On Monday, a big client called Henderson changed their brief. Daniel had already spent 3 days working on the project. He had written a long proposal, designed 3 different concepts, and prepared a full presentation. Everything was ready. Everything was finished. And then, the client changed everything. Daniel sat at his desk and stared at his screen for a very long time. He didn't say anything. He just sat there. He took a deep breath. He made another cup of coffee. And then he started again. His colleague Lily noticed he was struggling. Lily sat just across from Daniel. They had worked together for 3 years. She knew when something was wrong, even when Daniel didn't say anything. She walked over to his desk, put a cup of tea down next to him, and said, "You've got this, 1 step at a time." Daniel looked at the tea. He looked at Lily, and he smiled. Sometimes that's all you need. Not a solution, not a plan, just someone who notices, and a cup of tea. By Wednesday, Daniel had a new idea, simpler, cleaner, more focused. He wasn't sure if it was right, but something about it felt good. He showed it to Lily. She looked at it for a moment. Then she said, "Yes, that's the one." Daniel worked on it all of Thursday. He stayed late that evening. The office was quiet. Most people had gone home. Just Daniel, his laptop, and the city lights outside the window. He sent the final proposal to the client at 6:30. Then he leaned back in his chair, closed his eyes, and let out a very long breath. He picked up his phone and sent Lily a message. It said, "Done. Finally done. Thank you." She replied in about 30 seconds. "Told you. Now go home and get some sleep." Daniel laughed. He packed up his things, put on his coat, and walked out into the evening. The city was busy, loud, bright, but Daniel felt good. Sometimes a hard week makes the end of that week feel even better. He walked to the station with his hands in his pockets, thinking about nothing in particular. Just glad that it was over. Just glad to be going home. The next morning, Daniel arrived a little later than usual. He stopped at the coffee shop on the corner first. He ordered his usual, a flat white with oat milk. The barista remembered his order without asking. Small things like that make a difference. He walked into the office, said good morning, and sat down at his desk. There was already an email from the Henderson client. He opened it slowly, but the email was good. The client loved the new proposal. They said it was exactly what they had been looking for. Daniel read it twice. Then he looked across at Lily's desk. She wasn't in yet. He typed a quick message. "Get here soon. You are going to want to see this." Lily arrived 12 minutes later. She read the email standing up, still in her coat. She looked at Daniel. Daniel looked at her. "Did I tell you?" she said. "You did," said Daniel. "You told me." Lily sat down and reached for her coffee. "Another day," she said. "Another day," said Daniel. And just like that, the week was behind them. The hard part was over. Because that is always how it goes. That is always how it goes. Well done for shadowing along. How did that feel? Try it again. This time, focus on sounding exactly like me. Same stress, same pauses, same energy. The more you practice, the more natural it becomes. You've got this. And that's an end of today's conversation. Join us every Tuesday and Friday for a brand new episode. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to English Grammar Tales. Bye.